up this little war tent, medieval war tent, not quite fully painted yet, but we're gonna go ahead and put this on a diorama, make another little camping scene. So I got my styrofoam cut out here, my tent. Now I gotta kind of decide how I want it to look. And I think I'm gonna kind of have it in the corner here, maybe like a path coming out. I might have this, I don't know if I want this up a little bit. I know I want a little campfire out front, some grass on either side. All right, we're gonna let this dry. And now we'll get started on the tent. It took me a little bit to kind of figure out what colors I wanted to go with, but for this, I think I'm gonna go with green on every other panel and then like a lighter gray on the opposite panels. So let's get started. Just to show you guys, all this is tissue paper and Mod Podge. So I'm trying to be careful when I'm painting on here, just not to poke through here. All right, so we got the green done here, but it is going to need a second coat. I think we're already dry on this side, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on now. You can already see the difference now with just a second coat compared to a single coat. All right, second coat's done. I'm gonna go back over with some of this kind of just a lighter gray. I don't really think I want it that dark. Plus I'm gonna dry brush over lighter anyway. But yeah, so we're gonna try this out and see how this looks. All right, so you can see kind of where we're coming here. I am gonna do another coat of gray, and I can already tell I'm gonna need another coat of green. I think that's probably pretty good here. So we're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna come back and dry brush it. I also need to figure out what to do for the flag on there, so I'll think about that too. So this is dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and basically seal the whole thing with some of the matte Mod Podge. Now we're gonna let that dry. So I think I decided I'm going to edge the flag with some kind of really bright silver, and then I have the flag gray, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put some sort of little design in green in the middle. We will see how that comes out. And while we wait for the flag to dry, I'm going to go back and dry brush some of the other panels. Hopefully you can see that too. Already there's a much more weathered look to this, which is sort of what I'm going for here. All right, that looks much more weathered. We are still gonna wash it to even kind of drown it out a little more, hit some of the shaded areas. But let's see what we can do with the flag. It is dry now. All right, Mod Podge is dry. I'm gonna go ahead and basically do the road first, which is gonna, and the road and the fire pit. So that's gonna come right up through here, a little circle for the fire pit. And then I'm gonna have this inside the tent with the tents marked out to also be dirt. All right, while that is drying, we're gonna go ahead and try to wash at least the green parts here, maybe some in the gray, but I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna turn out. So yeah, we'll at least do the green. We'll see what we decide. So I did end up washing the whole thing. I like how it kind of dirtied it up, a little more dingy. I definitely, especially for this, I'm not into big bright colors, so I'm glad that it did kind of wash some of that out. All right, I did want to show everybody some things I've been working on here really quickly while everything was drying. These are just a couple of little boxes I made. This one was pretty beat up, and this one's kind of still a little bit better put together. Hopefully you can see that all right. I'll have a little metal handle to go on that. Also as well, with the campfire, I made a pile of logs, just literal sticks outside and some glue. So this is dry. I'm gonna go ahead and dry brush some light brown on here, and then we should be ready for the grass. All right, so you can hopefully kind of see this a little bit. Put the lighter color on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put some glue on here now, and we're gonna add the grass. Now we're gonna try to make the rock ring for our fire pit right here. Pretty much gotten to this to where I want it. So I'm gonna put everything together and I'll show you the finished product next.